I got some snacks for this podcast. We got the cheese.
Hey, the cheddar mix. Yes.
And these single best Oreos ever made. Fuck.
Man. Cookies and cream. All right. I personally like the brown sugar.
The brown cinnamon sugar?
That's classic.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
that's it. Yes.
That is the all-time champion Pop-Tart right there. Crowd favorite, for sure.
Yeah.
You toast these a little bit, and then you get toasted a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Toast on toast.
I don't think I've ever not toasted at least a little bit.
Well, sometimes when I'm in the morning and it's like... Yeah, when it's like... I used to have the grab and go. I just take the little foil packets and I just run out the door with it. So I don't have time to toast it, but it still tastes pretty good. So... Alright, guys. Well, welcome back to the podcast. We have the regulars, Mr. Dr. Dank.
Always.
From SoCal, California.
Living the
And we got the captain of the klooch. Today. New York. I'm about to say New York, California. New York, New York.
That's a new one.
Fucking snow today.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I know.
You said you finally got snow over there?
No, we got snow today. They've
been had snow a couple times.
Let's see. I stuck my Peter in and it reached the bottom. It's about an inch and a half.
His Tootsie Rolls is frozen, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's like dipping your toes, but slightly more investigative.
Oh, yes.
The snow turns yellow.
Oh,
that was the Red Bull. Don't mind that.
Oh, no, that would be green.
Oh, man. So, So, like, we should get, maybe introduce, like, where we came from and everything, because, people are probably wondering why the Captain Klooch has a southern drawl to his voice when he's living in New York.
So let's do a short backstory. Funny enough, I was actually born in Southern California. And then when I was probably 4 or 5 years old, my mom was a single mom at the time. We moved to Southern Texas. And then I grew up until I was 19 or 20. We lived there in South Texas. He was born when I was 10. So just outside of San Antonio, Texas, a little town called New Braunfels is where we grew up. And everybody and their mom, who's not from there, will pronounce it New Braunfels. But that's wrong. There's only one S in there. It's all the way at the end. After that, Mom got a job at a college in the middle of fucking nowhere, just outside of St. Louis. Absolutely fucking nowhere. The most exciting thing there is trees, and it's right next to the Mississippi. If you think I'm lying, ask him.
Do you guys even have a Walmart or a Target there?
Not within 30
it was
minutes.
Literally a 40-minute drive.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely a very small town then.
We had to set aside a whole weekend day, like 8 in the morning to like 5 at night, just to go to fucking Walmart.
I mean, that's also because our grandmother is one of those people that when you go shopping, has to walk. She knows exactly what she needs from the store and exactly where it's at. We're regulars there. But we're still going to walk up and down every single fucking aisle just to take a look. Maybe they got something new today. Grandma, we were here 3 days ago. Can we not? Please?
Like we need fucking AA batteries, which are at the fucking front of the line. In the
right
checkout
next to the
aisle,
register. They're right there. I can see them.
Right at the end cap.
But no, we got to play Pac-Man through every fucking row.
Yep. And she knows absolutely every person on the face of the earth. So you're gonna stop and talk to at least 2 people in that Walmart before you leave. And that's gonna take at least 15 minutes apiece.
15? You must have fucking met her in her non-chatty days. Holy fuck.
Oh no, she just ran into people she didn't like, which was beneficial at the time.
Few and far between, though.
So like when you were kids, like you were like run to like the toy section in the Walmart over there and just hang out there, or you just follow your
They
grandma
knew better
around?
than to leave us unattended in the toy section because they did that once. I don't know if Ian was old enough to remember, but they did that once with him and I punted one of those really big inflatable balls as far straight up as I could, and they escorted us back to our parents, and they didn't let me wander Walmart alone anymore after that.
It's like, look at these deviants. We need to put them back to their parents. All right, so southern Texas, and you went to
Southern Texas. Then we went to absolutely fucking nowhere, Illinois. We'll say St. Louis just because it's easier for the peoples. After that, I got kicked out of college for, you can guess it, smoking weed. So I moved to California when I was like 20, and then the rest of the family stayed in Illinois. And then 3-4 years ago-ish, you guys moved to New York?
Yeah, just under 3 years we moved out here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why he doesn't have that New York accent. Yeah. Or no, what is that? Yeah. Or is that Boston? Where's my khakis?
Packy cat in the yard.
The same.
Yeah, I don't know if you're asking for your car keys or your khaki pants.
Yeah. Even if we all speak English, we have trouble understanding each other sometimes. Because like there's so many like variations, accents, even like style of talking,
the slang,
Ebonics, the slang, Ebonics, so I was like, yeah, even like the younger generations too, like Cooch generation, like I have trouble understanding them sometimes. I was like, what does lit mean? Let me look it up into my old person dictionary. It's not in Webster.
The one that threw me off was I was playing with somebody in a COD lobby, and the guy said, "Now I'm not gonna hold you," and I said, "I hope not. I don't know you like that." And he was like, "No, that's not what I mean." And I was like, "But that's what you said."
Oh. Yeah. What is that one term? It's funny. It's like I never understood what get got meant, but then I started watching The Wire, and I was like, okay, get got means you're gonna get killed. Mm-hmm. So now in Call of Duty, I was like, you about to get got, motherfucker. But yeah. But for me, guess what country I was born in? It's not the United States.
Was it good old Vietnam?
God damn it, you already know I'm Vietnamese, so yes.
I did remember that, yeah.
I was born in Vietnam.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny because like people say like, yeah, you don't speak with a Vietnamese accent. I was like, I came over here when I was like 4.
Yeah, I was like, it also depends on if you were raised bilingual or primarily raised in an English-speaking household. Right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm fluent in Vietnamese, so I can like speak and understand it pretty well. And then in some pronunciation, when you hear me talk, like you say, yeah, I can kind of hear
it a little
Asian
bit,
accent a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, for the most part, you can't really
It's very
tell.
whitewashed. Yeah.
And most people on Call of Duty think I'm white.
Yeah.
Whenever we're in the lobby together,
really
it's like you guys sound all really white. And then after that, followed by some slurs
that are not directed at white people at all.
Right. But yeah, so I grew up in the north. I came in San Francisco, and then I grew up in the North Bay, Sonoma County.
Okay.
Until like 2000, like the early 2000s, and then I moved over here to Roseville, Sacramento area. Nice. So, yeah. So that's my journey. So my accent is very, very white and Californian.
Probably. Do you have any memories of Vietnam, or are they all memories of here, pretty much?
Nah. It's memories of here, but I did go back in like 2010.
Okay.
I went back to Vietnam, bro. You get to live like a king over there. So if any chance we get when we make it big with this podcast, we should go to fucking Vietnam, bro. $40 a night gets you a beachfront hotel. You walk out the hotel and there's a fucking beach right there. $40 a night.
Damn.
Yeah, and you can get You can get lobster, crabs, steaks, whatever, for like under $5-10
Oh my god.
per meal.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous,
So
bro.
the dollar is very strong
nice.
over there.
Dude, yeah. So I last time I checked, the $1 over here is worth about 19,000-20,000 Vietnamese. Don't laugh at this, but it's called
It's
the
dong.
dong.
Yeah, I knew
D-O-N-G.
that. Nope.
Like, how are you
2,000 dongs over there. So I mean, yeah.
We're gonna be
$1 can
raining
get you
dong on Vietnam.
20 dongs. $1 get you 20 dongs over there. I don't know. If, you might get a little bit overexcited of when you
We're
come to
gonna have
town.
to leave Stripper here. He would be
we can't take
uncontrollable
him.
with
Nope,
the dong
nope.
jokes. I'm gonna be damn near unbearable.
But yeah, it's nice though. Like just like to see the difference in the economy from here and over there.
It is crazy.
So yeah, if you even if you have like a minimal retirement over here, you can go over there and retire like a king essentially, because it's so much cheaper to get everything.
I wonder what the actual citizenship, like the citizenship process over there is like compared to over here. Because I know here they make it a real pain in the dick for you.
Yeah. I think it's harder to get citizenship, the U.S. citizenship versus the. I think you can get dual citizenships too.
Yes.
I think some people do that before. So, yeah.
Would be interesting one day. Well.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait.
So speaking of accent though, like, let me ask you guys, what do you guys think is like the most like sexy accent? Like you would like get like an accent that turns you guys like, man, this shit's hot.
Southern woman.
So you get that Southern belle,
Latin girls.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for Latin American girls. You'd be mad and yelling at me in Spanish. It doesn't matter what you're saying, boner. Doesn't matter.
She can make fun of your retarded ass face.
She could be telling me right to my face
I'm getting hard
how
right
small
now.
my wiener is, and I'd be like, oh yeah, say it again.
Oh man. So but even with Latin people, there's like certain variation. There's like the Spanish from Spain accent. There's like the Mexican accent. There's like the Colombian, that subtle differences. You know what? The one that
South American Spanish, or like
one,
Latin American, not like Spain or Eastern Spanish.
Yeah. You know whose voice bothers me is that chick that, because my wife watches that show Modern Family. What's her name?
Sofia Vergara.
Yeah,
that one.
Like that voice annoys me.
Okay,
like
so
that tone.
that's an overdone, like exaggerated Hollywood. That's her thing on that show. I understand what you mean though.
Yeah.
No, if we're talking like classic accents that I remember, probably like fucking Penelope. I have no idea what the fuck her last name is at this point, though.
Cruz?
Probably. Maybe. Sure.
I think that's right.
Sounds right.
But Kush was saying Southern Belle. So what? Give us some examples of that.
A heavier set waitress, preferably blonde, at like a mom and pop restaurant. Like coming to take your
always
order.
with the, hi sweetie, how you doing, hun? Like that, one of those I know what you're talking about.
You want some of my cream pies?
Oh yeah. Dude, I should just have you taken off like a
I will
chip.
bananas your Foster real quick.
Like, that is one way to pitch a tent in the front lines.
Oh man, I do not want to go to war with Klooch. It's like wherever his trench is, I'm gonna be on the opposite side of the front
commenting on the
lines.
geometry of your testicles real quick.
Yep.
Now look here, square nuts.
Fucking sergeant tells you to go pitch a tent with Klooch. Do I have to? Like, can I just go sleep under the tree instead?
Now, where's
Can't I
that
just go
fat
bunk
waitress
out in the
at?
minefield? That sounds safer.
Yeah, let me go take my chances at the enemy's camp. I think I'll come out happier.
I'm about to turn some Brokeback tent. Oh man. But for me though, I like Australian accents. That's my favorite.
Super rugged.
So Australian, New Zealand.
So one that's very similar to that I didn't know until I went to college was South African accents.
Yeah.
They're like very sophisticated
yeah.
and like very similar to British,
Like
but
Ward.
like just a little bit cooler.
Okay.
Are you talking
so
like Ward's accent?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
so you would pitch a tent to Trevor Noah's voice then?
I mean, a couple drinks in or a couple hits off the joint, and you know.
Hey, he's not gay.
Yeah,
$20
I was
20 bucks.
literally about to say that. Beggars can't be choosers?
Very true. Yeah. So I mean, it is surprising though that South Africans they do have that heavy British accent mixed in.
It makes sense when you think about the history of
first.
how they were colonized, though.
Yeah. And that's the same thing with Vietnam too. It's like we are the only country in Asia that doesn't use like squiggly lines or any characters. We use alphanumerics. So we have the alphabet over there. So the ABCD we use that
Really?
to spell things. Yeah. So anytime you see like those special characters, there's not Vietnamese. It's either Korean, Japanese, Chinese, stuff like that. But yeah, we actually use alphanumerics. So and it's because of the French, freaking French.
You do in fact learn something new every day. I'll be damned.
There you go. The more you know.
Imagination. Okay.
Oh man. But I was thinking about this the other day. Like, what's the most embarrassing thing that you've done that you could think about?
Embarrassing at the time, or embarrassing because my mom still constantly tells that story at every given opportunity?
I would say whatever you want to speak on.
Okay, so it was probably either first or second grade elementary school. I got a new rule written, like, for the entire school I got a new rule made. And it comes with a backstory. But the basic rule is there's no dancing allowed in the men's urinal. And I'll explain.
That's interesting. I like where this is going. All right.
So it's probably 6, 7-ish, maybe 8 tops at the time. They had one of those really long trough-style urinals in our bathroom, and my parents had just been watching like Stomp the Yard or some bullshit the night before, and so like I saw that and it was metal and.
You don't seem like the type that would watch Stomp the Yard.
Eclectic. So I hopped up in there and started doing a very enthusiastic tap dance in this trough pee-pee stall. And about 10 minutes later, and lots of loud giggling from me and the other kids that were in the bathroom at the time, one of the teachers came in and was like, "What in the hell?" and promptly escorted my ass to the office. At which point, the principal, who knew me by name, his name was Mr. Wood, I'll never forget that.
Mr. Wood,
of course it was.
that.
Promptly called my grandmother and had to explain that I was pee-pee dancing in the men's room. And I spent the rest of the week in suspension.
I see. All right. Oh man. What about you, Captain?
Oh, okay. So when I was a senior, so last year, they used to serve these spicy chicken patty, like, sandwiches for lunch, and they had what's called boom boom sauce. Now, if you know me, water is about where my spice tolerance ends. So
He thinks mayonnaise is spicy.
Okay, so to put this in perspective, when he was a kid, he would describe things that had mint flavor as spicy.
Oh,
Yep.
so you can't have Big Red either. Huh?
No.
'Cause cinnamon's pretty
exactly.
pretty spicy.
Yeah, now you're getting it. You're starting to understand the frame here.
I see. Okay.
So I lost the bet where I had to eat the spicy chicken patty covered in boom boom sauce, which is like ghost pepper sauce. And I went to the store beforehand. I was like, oh, let me buy some chocolate milk because I hear milk helps reduce the spiciness. So I bought a whole gallon of it.
Oh, buddy.
And by the time I had finished eating that whole sandwich, I had drank the whole gallon of milk, 3 of the little cartons they hand out, and I was probably purple. So not only do I go to a big ass school, like thousands of kids in the fucking cafeteria, I'm fucking purple as Patrick right now, and I'm fucking like wobbling around, like burping and coughing, and then next to this poor little goth girl. It is her first day at school. I just throw up right behind her, right in the middle of everybody.
Oh my god.
And dude, I could tell she wanted to cry so bad because you got my big white ass fucking hobbling over towards her, and then just wham right
Just
behind
beef
her.
and chunks.
Like went up the back of her legs. Like,
Man.
yeah, I had. Not only did I have to do the walk of shame to the fucking nurse's office,
Oh my god.
where that poor little girl had to go and sit and cry in the nurse's bathroom for like 10 minutes. Then I had to call my mom and be like, hey ma, I was a dipshit at school. And I gotta go home.
I don't feel so good.
And the best part was they didn't mark that I went home that day because I was sick. So like a week and a half later, I get called to the principal's office because they think I was
You
skipping.
skipped the second half of your day.
And I walk in there, and one of the teachers who was there at lunch goes, oh no, this is a guy who just yacked up his meal right in front of everybody. He's good to go. Right in front of the principal, and I'm standing there like, oh man, dude. You couldn't have just been like, oh yeah, he wasn't marked as sick that day. You had to fucking tell him.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm sure mom
I
was
decided
just
to
not
go-
supportive at all. Like, way to go, dumbass.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I had to call Dad as well, because I was on the way home. To
Probably looked at you
I had
like,
to be
what'd we learn?
All right, Dad. He picked up the phone, and I told him what happened, and I just heard a...
You might want to be sitting down for this.
Yeah, I had to go get a COVID test as well, because obviously if you throw up at school, they don't...
Yeah,
So I had to explain that to the nurses as well, as while I was in there to get a COVID test.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna lose sponsorship to some of
That's
the companies when I tell my story. But I mean, I'm not as sensitive to certain ingredients like Captain is.
Mm-hmm.
But so anytime when I visit Popeyes, if I visit Taco Bell, anywhere where there might be some exotic spices, I would get like diarrhea.
Like
And
explosive
it's really difficult to control sometimes. So I would always plan my meals. So if I want to eat at Popeyes, I would do it on a Friday. So the day after, on a Saturday, I'll be at home
you're at
in the
home,
comfort of my
yep.
own home. Exactly. Yeah. because I can't do it on like a random Monday, and then I'll get like diarrhea on
Be
Tuesday.
at work in the middle of helping people.
Exactly right. And so one time, the thing is though, what I can't tell sometimes is if a fart becomes a shart. So it's like sometimes when you have like that fart, like
not always worth risking it
like,
for the biscuit. Yeah. That's
yeah, and it's like this one time, like I was at work. I mean, so there's multiple times this happened, but one time I recall, I was at work and I was just like, "What the fuck is like?" I kind of wiggled around. I was like, "Okay, is it wet? Is it like?" It's kind of warm. It's kind of more unusual than others. And then at this time, I was working at a convalescence home, right? So, and I started. It was like for some reason when a fart happens, like like the smell would like be very impactful and like oh shit, and it would usually dissipate. It would go away. This motherfucker followed me around. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, the smell's not going away. And I was like, so I walked around a little more, and it's like, did I? What is it? It's like warm down my leg and shit. I was like, and then my coworkers were around, and they're like, you smell this shit? I was like, yeah, I think it was room 13A, man. It's just probably got some eggs and some shit. And then I went to the restroom and I checked myself. Oh my god, I need to burn these clothes, bro. Because I sharded myself. I sharded myself, bro. And that was like the most embarrassing ever.
Oh, no.
And I blamed it on the patient. I blamed it on the patient, man.
Oh, no.
And then the second time it happened, like I was just on the couch in my house, just hanging out. And another random fart came. And I was like, I was like, fuck. And I was like, babe, get me a towel. Get me a towel. I was so scared. Because, like, when you're at home, like, you sit in your boxers, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fucking have this shit up on my fucking couch.
Like,
I was like, give me a towel.
I paid good money for this.
Give me a towel, please. I was borderline crying and shit.
Oh, my God.
She was like, what did you do? What did you do? The dog shit the couch. Oh, man. That's the most embarrassing thing. I'm telling you, man, like, I cannot eat at Popeyes or anywhere where there's, like, exotic ingredients.
Have you ever, like,
that shit would freaking kill me.
Have you ever been able to figure out which particular spice is or what it is?
No. And it could even be, like, a fucking McDonald's spicy chicken sandwich. Or a McChicken, the spicy McChicken. That shit can trigger me, too, sometimes, too. Oh, and also, Carl's Jr. spicy chicken sandwich, that's notorious.
Anything from Carl's Jr.
I had 2 of those one day.
Don't feel bad. Anything.
I had 2 of those one day.
You could get
a
soda from there and you'll get diarrhea.
Honestly.
But sometimes it's like one of those necessary evil. Like it just tastes so good going down, but it's gonna hurt coming out.
I never feel that need for
so.
Carl's Jr. or Jack in the Box for that matter.
Okay,
yeah.
You take that back, Jack in the Box.
I will not.
Thank you. Hey, I don't know about you guys, but Jack Tacos, the 2 for $1,
by far the worst known thing to man.
It is.
Okay,
it is,
so
but it's delicious.
I cannot even make this up. When I was in college, I had a smoking buddy, and for his sake, I won't reveal his name because it was like an uber religious college. Like we were not supposed to be smoking, and like he's got a pretty respectful career now. So, smoking buddy and I used to go out to. We would drive about 30 minutes into the local town. Because that was the only place that if we hung out anywhere nearer than that, you could smell us smoking from the college, and like they'd be out looking or like suspicious. So we would drive into town, and we would go to the local Jack in the Box, because one side of the building had no windows at all and a massive parking lot, so we could just sit there and smoke totally like unbothered. So we'd drive over there and we'd go through the drive-through, and we would get 2 orders of the 2-for-1 tacos, and we would get 2 water cups so that we would both have a drink while we were sitting there smoking. And we would go and sit in the parking lot, and you weren't allowed to smoke in that session until you took a massive bite out of the taco and suffered through it. That was your earned right to then smoke.
That's some wild initiation there. Sounds like some hazing going on.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Man, I think I could add Chef Boyardee's into one of the things I won't eat again.
You
too.
take that right the fuck back.
That's
Nah, you can't shit talk Jack in the Box and then get mad.
that's true.
Yes,
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Jack in the Box was fucking awesome. We ain't got shit out here.
But there's no Jack.
They have a Sonic, which is so much better.
Yeah, but unless you got a fucking bicycle, good luck to making it in the Sonic near us. Because you got the Sonic drive-through here, and you gotta fucking go up traffic and then cut through like that to get in the fucking, get in the drive-through there.
You'll be fine. Just time it. Do it for Dale. Fucking send that shit.
That'd be funny if his truck breaks down right in the middle of the road.
I drive pieces of shit, Corey. If I turn the steering wheel too hard, I might take it with me.
I thought you were in the Ford, honestly.
Dude,
wait, does it have power steering?
The Ford did.
On a good day.
Not towards the end.
Yeah.
Because I put 35s on a leveling kit and then didn't trim it all, so I didn't have power steering. And I only got one full turn before the tires would rub.
Oh, yeah. Wait, weren't we talking about that the other day where you have that the engine squeal, one of the belts was like, timing belt was off and you had all that issue? Was that you?
Oh, in my shitbox little Mitsubishi Mirage, the serpentine belt used to scream loud enough that I could literally hear it on my third floor apartment. So it was kind of like having a cowbell on my car. When my roommate would hop in to move it, I would hear it dying in the background, like, oh, Samuel's moving the car.
Dude, they come with that belt squeal from the factory. So
it's not a problem, it's a feature.
Oh, yeah.
Party car.
So we have what are called PDIs, where it's like the cars will just come off the trucks, unloaded, still wrapped.
Pre-delivery inspection, yeah.
Yeah. So
pretty good with these acronyms.
we do a bunch of those, and well, I always get to hop in the Mirage because they're like, let's get the biggest, fattest motherfucker to hop in this shit.
Do you get to peel off the plastic? I've always wanted to do that on a new car, but I'm broke.
Yeah. So we'll like peel off the plastics from the hood and all that. And every single one of those I've started. They have 3 miles on them. And I start them, there's a fucking belt squeal.
No way! No.
Yeah. You
Right off.
some gas.
Do you think it's because they
You
don't
give it a little bit of
lube or
gas.
condition the belt at all? They just throw the dry rubber in there?
They're just piles of shit.
I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt,
'Cause,
but that too.
No, okay, so we have another problem with the Mirages. Because they'll put like a peanut butter wax over the wires. And, they sit this far off the fucking ground.
Mm-hmm.
So all mice have to do is, use a little bit of that. We've had at least 50 cars in the last... since I've been working there come in because mice have crawled into the car and chewed up the wiring harness. And they just take shit.
Oh my god.
Like, we've got
Terrible.
one in my boss's bay right now that chewed up the engine wiring harness. Like, completely split some of the wires and started going at one of the battery terminals, too.
Fuck.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing, like, why are some of these companies using fucking soy-based coating for their wires? Because that attracts a lot of freaking rodents and everything, too. Because, like, my BMW got some rats going a little while back. And then just replacing the freaking wiring harness, that shit's fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, what? Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's for, like, the environmental cause or whatever, but maybe go away from the soy base.
Renewable products. Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I used to have a friend who has a Miata, and then whenever I know the steering wheel, the power steering belt was going out because every time we would turn, it like, and so it's not this car swerving; it's just the belt squealing every time the power steering kicks in. So it's like, And it sucks because whenever you pull into a drive-through, you always have to like meander through like the freaking thing. So if you even have it slightly turned, it would be parked and squeaking the whole time, and we
Oh
couldn't even
my
hear
God.
whatever the
They're
person
trying
was
to repeat
that
your
was
order
saying
back.
I'm taking
Yep.
an order. Yeah, it's like what?
My order looks great on the screen. I'm gonna pull forward.
Oh man. But, speaking of orders though, the other day I was at a McDonald's drive-through, and then the guy across from me was ordering some ice cream, and guess what the fucking lady said to him? They were like, "Oh, our ice cream
machine's
machine
not
is down,"
working.
and I busted, started laughing. I was like, "This shit does exist."
Oh, dude, all the time, all the fucking time. Literally, they took it off the menu at the
shit.
McDonald's by my house for like 6 months. It just literally said coming back soon.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's not a myth.
Nope.
It actually is a thing. Is a thing.
Real problem.
Oh man. So let's see. You ever done those ink blotch thing, Klooch?
The what?
The ink blotch, where like they show you like
The
a
ink
picture
blot
and you
test?
like say what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just for fun I downloaded this app, but before it came with this caution. I don't know if you can see that, but it says, "Be careful. Remember not to take this test result too seriously, even if it reflects the original test created by Rorschach. This should be done in the presence of a psychologist, and also should be taken into account that the whole life of the person performing the test for fun and curiosity only." So, yeah. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so I want to ask you, what do you see in this image here? What is that?
Wow. It looks like there's some like antlers up at the top, kind of.
So what does that look like to you?
That's a bat
I'm
throwing
moving
up
over here.
gang
There we go.
signs.
Yeah, I see like a bat thrown up, just like, and it also kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern face.
Yeah.
Still.
I see two angels making out with each other.
Okay.
Like just like
You mean
kinda
from the
facing each
side
other a
angle?
little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So now here are the selectors. Ah, damn, you can see that.
Animals with wings, female figure, angel. I'm saying an angel because I can kind of see it.
What do you think, Dank?
I mean, I see what you're saying. I still like my
So,
bat throwing up gang signs.
And you know what's funny? Yeah, let's go with the bat and see. All right, and then what about this right here?
Oh, that's definitely two bears doing karate.
All right. So let's see here. This is the selection.
I guess we'll go with two aggressive animals, yeah.
Two aggressive animals, all right. How about that?
Two of the like super skinny, like show dogs, standing on a rock. Or
yeah.
on a pair of titties.
I was gonna say that looks
see
like a
two
chest
women.
plate on
Yeah.
the bottom. I don't know what the... It kind of looks like...
Maybe it's like...
Well, with the red blotches behind and in between them, that sort of looks like frilly poofies, so it's like two female knight in armor sort of figures. That's what I'm seeing.
I see two females performing a massage on something. Someone.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so let's see what the...
I would say none of the above.
I mean, I don't really know that I'd describe it. They're humanoid figures, but, like, I don't know that I'd clearly say they're humans on that one.
So, which one should we gonna go with? Two male or females, or none of the above?
I'm gonna go with none of the above on that one.
All right. Let's see. What about this? That's a giant bear with a huge dick. Or a beaver with a dick.
Two really weird looking clowns laying against a street lamp.
Oh, hey, that's creative. I see that. I can see that.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Here are the.
A big animal and aggressive
monster.
We'll go with an aggressive monster. I like the sound of that. That's not at all what I saw, but we'll go with it.
Oh, this should be easy.
It's either a bat or a butterfly. Some kind of flying animal. I'm going with a bat, though.
Yeah. What do you think, Luch?
I kind of see a narwhal in there, not gonna lie.
Oh, narwhal, alright.
Oh, my fucking Pop-Tart.
Neither of those is an image! What? What? Is there a C? These options suck?
I'm gonna say clear and well-defined object. Sure, what the fuck ever.
Those were terrible options. Who wrote this?
Yeah. Apparently, it's like a real psychological test.
No, it's not. The fuck? There's no fill in the blank on all of these pictures, and there would be. On all of these pictures.
Pretty sure Dr. Hartman from fucking Family Guy could do a better psychological test.
Yo. I trust that, man.
What about this bitch?
That is a fox skin carpet. The thing all the way down at the bottom is his head.
It looks like roadkill to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I said, yeah.
Alright, so let's see.
Close enough.
Alright, there's the...
Yeah, a rug or animal skin. Haha!
Alright.
I win!
What about this bitch?
Low battery. Fucking eat a dick.
Like a puzzle piece.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't know.
I
what
have
the fuck
no
this
fuck.
is,
I don't know. Not a fucking clue. Looks like a weird hairpiece.
How did you get two women from that?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll say two women.
I'm going with thunderclouds.
Thunderclouds. Let's do two women. Oh, this is a special follow-up question.
How do you feel watching the women depicted?
Aroused.
A positive feeling.
Those were women? Which image?
The one which,
what are the women
Some of them they
the
looked like
doing?
they were greeting, other ones they looked like they were fighting. I don't know.
I would say they fight.
Little bit of both.
Alright, what about this?
Okay, those are definitely beavers on the side with a bat thing in the middle. I don't know what that third thing on the bottom is. But I see beavers and a bat.
Does that give you a positive or negative sensation, that picture?
Neither.
Now, what did you see in that? Was it a butterfly, a four-legged animal? I'll say four-legged animal.
I mean, I saw both of those things. I don't remember seeing a Christmas tree,
How do you see a Christmas tree? I don't see a Christmas tree in there. Maybe in the middle.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, maybe like in the middle.
I did see the flying animal and the four-legged animals, though. Two parts of that were true. Was that two truths and a lie?
I guess. Alright, what about this? I don't know how sure this goes on for.
Those are definitely funky-looking giraffes up at the top. I don't know what the fuck the green thing is, and I have no clue what the pink things are. But those are definitely giraffes up at the top.
Maybe like dancing beavers of the green thing on the side? Like
Hippos with
see
wings.
Some squirrels at the bottom.
Hippos with wings. I like that.
Moose.
And it's none of the above. There's no hippos on there.
I see many things.
Yeah.
That's true, and not just about this test.
Is it a combat amongst warriors?
No, it was definitely a cloud shaped like a mushroom, though.
Yeah, I like that better.
100%. Because mushrooms always look fucking weird. They didn't say what kind of mushroom.
The good kind.
All right, so now, congratulations. We've gone to the end. Let's see the results.
Congratulations, you are fucking weird. I know.
And we got fucking commercials. God damn it, man.
Please hold. Technical difficulties.
I don't want a reward.
Are you sure? The cookie sounds nice after all that work.
Here's the test results according to our assessment. New situations do not scare you. You can react very well to them, and you know how to deal with them. You probably have a problem being around with other people.
Yeah.
You are a generally hesitant person towards strangers. Usually, yeah, I don't agree with that.
I don't know about hesitant.
Usually you do not
I
trust...
commit to running away screaming like a girl pretty immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So more like a dramatic, yeah. Exit.
Have you seen Rango?
Usually... Rango, no.
Okay, well...
I know where you're getting with this.
What's Rango?
It's an animated movie about a lizard that's voiced by Johnny Depp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to watch that and report back to you guys.
Take the time and watch it. It's hilarious, I promise you. You'll know the exact sound effect in the run I'm talking about as soon as you see it. You'll be like, oh, yep, nope, that's Dank for sure. Mm-hmm.
And it says, usually you do not trust others easily, and you do not, you take some time to give confidence to strangers. Yep. You are a humble person, respectful of the authorities, bullshit, and your parents. You feel crushed by the figures of one of your superiors. In fact, probably you also tend to bear some injustice in order not to have to face conflict with them.
Yes.
That was a lot of words.
This is all incorrect.
That part's kind of true for me.
All of this shit seems like a fucking horoscope. You know, like there's no valid truth to them. It's all like just general bullshit. Oh, here we go. This might be one for you. Your sex life is much more carnal than emotional. Hey. You love life as a couple, and it scares you with the idea of being alone. You have a strong need to live in a relationship. I'll say that's dank right there. Oh, yeah. All this shit's just freaking generalized bullshit. So I'm not gonna further with this.
It did have a disclaimer not to take it too seriously. They told you right up front.
Exactly.
Hey, by the way.
Yeah.
This is a sack of crap.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like, because everyone's different, right? Because you can't just have like one test that can figure out everything for all. You can only generalize, and then once you start generalizing, it's not accurate.
Well, and that's why I said it doesn't have a lot of like fill in the blank options to really customize your answer, which is how you would have to get an accurate depiction of like who you are.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like I mean, I'm not a proponent of like generalized testing either. So like, you know, there's people who are smart with some things, and some people are not smart with others. So like, you just have a general test. You're not really getting like a whole picture of who that person is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But let's see here. We got 10 minutes left. What do you guys want to discuss?
I think what we should add is like a weekly challenge. Like,
All right.
maybe 1 week it's like go take the most crazy, stupid picture in the middle of a Walmart. Or take a picture holding blank.
In Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Okay.
The I would have to go to like a different Walmart. Yeah, I'm thinking of which Walmart to go
he's
to.
like, I frequent mine too often. They would know me. Be walking
Yeah, I
up
don't
and
wanna
they'd be
get,
like, you get out of here with your
banned.
bullshit. Mm-mm.
No, it'd be like some 90-year-old man chasing me out the store.
Hey, get back here!
But yeah.
I'm gonna get you!
But yeah, I think it was a good idea. What should be our initiation challenge?
Not my idea. Don't look at me.
Oh.
I'm looking at
No,
Cooch.
I was still.
You gotta try and recreate them. You gotta try and recreate a movie scene in the aisle of Walmart, and we gotta try and guess off the pictures which movie scene it is.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
But
You know, Brokeback Mountain's out of the picture, Morpheus. You know, I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck, dude. The stripper's coming into town this weekend. Man, I was gonna recreate it.
We'll make. I'll make an exception for that.
I was thinking about going to a Bass outlet over there, or was that Bass Pro Shop?
Oh yeah.
We can recreate that scene there.
we
but...
had a massive,
Okay.
and I mean massive, Cabela's like 45 minutes from where I grew up in Texas. This shit was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was fucking enormous, dude. It had a whole entire gun gallery on the bottom first floor. It had an interactive, like, shooting gallery that you could walk through, and you'd pick up this little rifle.
Yeah.
You'd be able to walk around, and you'd just shoot the little laser gun at the target, animals, like, all over the place, so you could go on a little virtual hunting trip. Like,
Were you still
and like on the other side of the first floor they had a massive like walk-through aquarium with groupers and shit that would easily outweigh all three of us put together. Like,
Man.
these fish were fucking
yeah.
huge, dude.
more?
Really cool. And then upstairs they had like a super high quality cafe where you could get like bison burgers or elk burgers, or you could get like venison fucking sandwiches, like all kinds of different meats that you wouldn't find at your normal supermarket. That was pretty cool.
Nice. So it's like an all-in-one like supermarket.
It was dope.
We can get hunting shit and
Yeah,
nice.
it was really cool.
So yeah. What's like a one person that you just want to smack the shit out of? It could be a celebrity, it could be a real life person. Someone that you just have one of those like, God, I just want to fucking smack the shit out of that person. Like you would really Will Smith the fuck out of him.
My one person to just
Yeah.
slap the ever loving fuck out.
It's kind of hard to narrow it down to one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this little Chinese girl named W.O.T.ever. So she like had a bunch of her parents' money, and she would go around flexing it and was just the most spoiled piece of shit child. And if I had the chance, I would just fuck Chris Breezy her right across the fucking face. Like pull
Chris
everybody
Breezy.
hates Chris. Fucking, where's Chris? I smacked him into next week. He'll be back on Tuesday.
Love that scene. Classic.
Oh man. What are you, Dan?
Nah, like for a while, my answer would have been Dan, but like at where I left
Yeah.
it, I got to a point where I could just shake hands and walk away. Like it's not what I wanted it to be, but I did my part, and fuck it. I'm not gonna hold
Yep.
any grudges or harbor any sort of negative emotions because that's just gonna kill me for no reason. So fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it Doug the old painter boss?
Oh, Doug. Yes, I would still absolutely fucking pimp slap the mother loving shit out of him. Fuck yeah. In a heartbeat. On site. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bitch.
Dude. This dude was a grade A douchebag.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, not to incite violence because violence is wrong, kids. If you're watching this, but any of the Kim Kardashians, man, like I just hate them all, dude. Like, or any of like the Kardashians, I should say. Like every time I hear the voice or when them talking, I was like, oh my god, it's just so fucking cringy. Just shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, I'm just tired of them. Like, I don't know, it's just something about the voice, the thing that they talk about, like just like their overall demeanor. It just really annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So and I can't tell them apart from like a horse's ass. They all look ugly as shit to me. So, yeah, that'd be my choice. Unless you disagree, Dank. Yeah, anything other than are attractive? You're like, yeah, maybe.
He likes the dad
To
that
each
turned
their
into a
own.
chick.
Oh, you like Bruce? Yeah, nice.
Hello.
Or no, it's not Bruce
Bruce.
anymore. It's Caitlin.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend named Caitlin in like 6th grade.
Yeah, how'd that turn out?
I mean, I started that sentence with I had, so that should have told you it didn't go so well now, did it?
Fucking great.
I felt like that was the key word, but apparently I was wrong.
Oh man. So you found out that she had a dick, so you broke up. All right, got it.
And it was bigger than mine.
It happens. It happens. You know, especially as 2022. You know, you never know. You never know anymore.
So catch you off guard.
Yep. I think that's like the weirdest thing that I've ever experienced was I was watching a porn, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, this dude. Like, everything was normal, cool. I was getting into it, and this bitch fucking slapped out a fucking dildo, started pegging the dude. I was like, come on, dude. Like, what's going on, man? Like, I'm done.
Left hand.
I'm done, man. Like, it's like, shit. Been ruined my premature ejaculations. Fuck.
Dude, I remember something
Savage.
like that. Just fucking couple of years back, already had a bad day.
Yeah.
Watching this video, and like 2 minutes in, this chick pulls out a dick like 4 times the size of mine. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I can't have shit. Now we got women with bigger dicks than me, bro.
Oh man. See, that's it is. 2022.
Those are rookie numbers, man.
Weird
Gotta get
world
those
we live in.
numbers up.
What a buzzkill. Fuck. Yeah, like that one time, Dank, when you watched when you walked into the theater to watch Triple X-Men, and it turned out to be a gay porn.
Oh no, I reserved seats for that.
Yeah.
Rented out the whole theater.
You thought it was. You thought it was a pre-release for the
I
X-Men,
got that on
but
Groupon.
you know, it was
Are
the
you
wrong.
kidding me?
Yeah.
I bought 8 tickets knowing
like,
damn
what
well
the
I'd have a
fuck?
whole row to myself.
Triple X-Men? Fuck.
He bought the ticket. He bought the tickets as soon as he seen that name.
So, all right. So, as a parting gift, then, what do you think would be like the funniest porn name for you guys? If you had to pick a porn name.
If I had to pick a porn star name.
Yeah.
Oh, porn star name. Oh.
Porn star name. Yeah, yeah.
I'd be the half-edged Houdini.
And watch me make it disappear.
As soon as they see it, they disappear.
They would run out the tent screaming.
For my next trick, watch this chick disappear.
Oh, I got one of those inverted dicks that goes inside of them.
It's like a belly button.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
It'll be a struggle. It'll be a struggle putting a catheter in that.
Oh,
Tough world we live in.
that's amazing.
What about you, Dank?
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to top.
I think mine would be
honestly.
I think mine would be Throbbing Hood.
Robin Hood.
Throbbing Hood, yeah.
I see what's-
Where I steal from the. Oh yeah, I lost it. Damn it.
Nif Stipples.
Well, yeah, what about Nif Stipples?
Stipples.
I'm not getting it. What?
Stiff nipples.
Oh, stiff nipples. Ah!
But it's Nif Stipples.
Got it. All right, guys. Well, with that, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Later.
Yeah.
Oh, man.